Hello and welcome back to All the Mods 8, and this is episode 12. We've done quite a bit since the last episode. We've cleaned out this whole wall, and we'll take a look at it right here. This is the main room. Here's our elevator. I'll put the UI back on by pressing F1, but we've gone out and actually mapped these areas. I'm not sure why this is like a little bit of different coloration, but not bad. And I'd like to fill this all in and maybe make it bigger or different. I don't know. I think we could even take it up onto the ceiling or maybe the floor. And I even wrapped it around this little area here so that if you look at it from right here, you could kind of still see it. And then instead of having a blank hole there. So it just warps through. There might be an actual block that you could walk through. I think there's blocks you could walk through and place an item frame on. So we could just make this whole wall a map and then maybe indicate it with, well, I would know that this is the center and just walk right through there. So that might be something we could do as well. But let's get into the rest of this. I went out and found my cows that they had done their thing and were breeding quite well. So I turned that off for now, and I might turn it on a little bit, but there we go. Let's go back down in there. And I got a bunch of the stuff. A bunch of stuff from that. And we'll put it away. I've got more of these, which is great. The sinew, beef. It got dropped animal fat and inferium essence. So if you ever make a farm that kills those, it should drop those as well. So let's find out what's next. And I've got a bunch of stuff in my inventory to go over with you guys. So the next thing up for bids are these two items. Why do we need them and how can we make them? So the uses for them and why we'd want them are right here. We can make a block out of them. That's kind of nice. Is this block used for anything? Not really, but it's decorative, so we might be able to use it. We have a bunch of items, specifically this, a teleporter frame. That would be nice to be able to use. And quantum. Okay. So we needed this. I said, all right, we can do that. And we needed this for all of these things. And it makes a block as well. I said, okay, I want both these. So to make them, we had to make them in, let's see, recipe for those was the osmium compressor. So we made the osmium compressor, not too hard. And out of refined obsidian, metallurgic infuser. We're going to be going over all that. So I said, okay, I can do that. But then I don't want to make that anymore. So I don't want to sit there and feed that machine. So maybe we can do it, turn it into mystical agriculture. And on top of that, let's take a look at the machine. Here it is. Here's the recipes. Well, that's all the machine does is make those things. Takes our osmium and infuses it. Well, what if I can just grow these? So I won't need this. So we could actually go like that. And we'll just leave this blank for now. We'll put this away. Just like that. Got to remember the keys. There, and I just dump it into our system, and away we go. The other item is, there's a good look at the block. That's not very good looking, which is 9 of these, but it might serve its purpose down the road, so we'll take it. And we're going to put this in a spot. So we know that this compresses, so we should go find a spot on our wall maybe. Do we have an open spot? We do. So we'll just put it in there and then take it right back out. There we go. And we'll take it right back out. We'll put this one in there, and that locks it up. And we'll take it right back out. And I think we can actually go, we can put that one away. And we only need 4. So we're going to go like that. Put that one in there, and away we go. So let's go make the, change it over to this system. We have a prosperity seed, and we'll definitely need more of those. We only have 3. not very many shards, so we can only have a total of 5, so we might have to go mining again, but how do we make this? Let's find out. Blue, and I suspect it's going to be blue as well. Blue, so we need 8 blues. Just like that. We can put this away for now. Put it there, just to clean up our inventory. We'll do the gold ones first. 1. What is he doing? I heard an Enderman. He's around here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push the button. Swap out the seed. And put it down. Okay. I hear you, Enderman. And there we go. We probably won't need an unlimited amount of this stuff, but it's nice to have, and then I can get rid of that machine as well. And as you can see, I don't know if I've showed you this, but I did all the seeds as well. I went to the market guy and searched for seeds, and I did every seed you could possibly do. And in there. And then all the way back down. It was hard to get them all correct. I think I got everything. So they're going into the system. And not only that, I think they're going into, we'll double check right now in a second here. But it's going into, is that growing anything? Nope. We'll set something in there, but not this. Go like that and like that. Now it's growing. That, and put that in there. And we'll just get rid of these. We haven't been reusing them, so. Beautiful. There's an open spot. Very interesting. So let's go downstairs and find out where this triple green is going. There we go. So triple green on top of the, it's going in here, which goes, so it gets, all those seeds get drawn out into this system, into here. Ah, they don't have a home. These don't have a home in this system. Let's find out why. Is it full? No. It's just locked up. Okay. Now these aren't organized. I just let it put itself in there and see what it does. It chooses the closest one to this. So we'll just stick that there. And I may organize this later. I don't know. But now it has a home. And I believe, did I actually upgrade? Wow, I put upgrades in all of these? No way. No, not all of them. A lot of them. So I'll probably end up making these upgrades as well. What's the recipe for those? Just 2 and that. So that's easy to do. Drawer is a little harder, but it's doable. Oh, you get 4. So just 2 of those. Oops. We'll make that back to there. And F11. There, big screen. There we go. So we've got all the foods, literally any kind of food. Let's see if I can right click on this. Eaten, eaten, not eaten. So I've got 1, not eaten. So let's say if I take one of those, I'd have to put it in my backpack ahead of that just to see if, see how at the bottom there, the 1.5 yellow hearts? Let's see if that can actually move a little bit more than that. We'll take one of those. I wish you could interact with it here. So that one and that one. 1 and 1. And, no, not those. Let's see. This. Eaten, eaten, eaten. Always eaten. And we're just going to try to find something else right here. Not eaten, not eaten. Okay, so one of each of those. And this was the thought process behind this. I wanted to get to the point where if you die, all those hearts go away until you eat enough of the foods again. Well, I wanted to have a situation where I had stacks of food ready to go that I could just put into my backpack like that, go force food to be eaten, either through falling a distance. Let's find out. I don't know why that's there. Let's jump up. Like that, taking some damage. And I actually have that damaging thing. Where did I put that? Right here. Oh, it's damaging my armor as well. And it's going to eat this food and do its thing for us kind of passively. I want to test these two machines out as well. There's good words about these two. So, we've done that. We've got all through this already. So let's go on to the next thing. We've got rid of the osmium compressor now. That's nice to reduce ourselves of a machine. And we're going to get into this. The mechanism alloys. Here we go. I've got them all set up here. The enriched infusion materials are here. We don't need this because we don't need to infuse gold or tin, or I'm sorry, gold and tin, because these are used to netherite dust. You really don't need the tin for bronze into copper. We don't really need those two. So I've skipped these two for now. If that changes, we'll go back to it. But we do need all of these. Enriched carbon, just like that. So let's find out what's the recipe for that. Well, it's in the enrichment chamber, and like charcoal. We're going to put that in there. Redstone, diamonds, and this just makes it so you could put diamonds right into the infusion chamber, but it's not as it doesn't give you as much. The results are worse. This one, it's a little more difficult. It's a two-stage process. The refined obsidian comes from the infusion of obsidian dust, which is from the enrichment chamber this way. Okay? So let's go find out how to make these items. Right over here. Here's our enrichment chamber. If you put one of these in here, it grinds through and it'll spit it out, and it comes back out over here, turns it into enriched carbon. Same thing with the diamonds, all of this stuff. It turns it into that. So what we can do is, I think I'm going to be a little bit low on diamond infusion, so we're going to put it in there. And then I can just put all of this right in here, and it'll work its way through this system and turn it into all of these for us and put it right here. So let's, we've got this. This is the only place we use it in the, we could use it in this item to infuse type, but right, this infuser. So this is only used in there. So we're safe to take all of this, all of this, all of this. This obsidian dust, I think we have to put it back through we infuse it from the diamond spot. So we're going to go put it and actually put it to use. So we'll put that much in there, I guess. So let's go over to our infusion center, which is right over here. And we're going to start off by putting, see how it goes, puts it right into here. Right into, we don't want to block a charcoal. That's what we're doing with charcoal. So let's, where is this coming from? Is it coming from the back? Yes, it is. We're going to take this charcoal out of here. And we're going to take the charcoal out of there. We should be able to put it right up there. It drops it into this, which then it will drop it into that. Beautiful. I should put signs back here as well so I don't get confused. Oh, there. I can just click on that. So next up, we're going to be dumping all our redstone in here. What do we have? Oh, we already have this filled up here. And so that's good, but we'll just put some more in there. Now we've got tons of redstone, but we use that a lot, and I'll show you why. We can put our blocks of coal back away, our blocks of charcoal back away, because we're using the enriched carbon. Let's find out, what can we do? The next item is these. We'll just set them in here so it doesn't have to pick through them. The next item is these. But we don't, to make those, we're going to have to do we're going to have to infuse this with diamond. This. So let's do that. We'll put it right into the system, but there's a way. And see how it spreads it out nicely? And this is going to spit it out over there at the end. We don't want to put these in this area. We want to put it in the actual functioning area up front. So that this is kind of like the fuel for it, for the infusers. And this is the item we're crafting or working on. I think we dump it here. And that'll be infused with diamond. Let's see if that's the case. Let's put them all in there. And it should put it right in here. We'll take a look, and it should evenly spread them out, and it is. It's loading them in slowly, but it's ahead of it. We might have to speed those up. And then it spits it out at the bottom. The refined dust. We'll take those out. We'll put this back in our system just to get rid of those. So now we have all these refined dust which need to be enriched into this so that we can put them in our fuel system in the back. All right, let's go do that. We'll tell it to start doing those. Do we have diamonds? Wow, we got all this to be enriched. Is this the only use for this item? Yeah, it pretty much is. It's probably too much of that stuff, so let's go back up here and take these out. It is what it is. We'll deal with that. So we're going to put the diamonds there. There. We'll do our diamonds first, and then we're going to go like this and put all these to be infused. Just to double check, yeah. So all this will turn into the infusion material. And then we'll put this away as well. Whoa, easy. Oh, wireless grid is out of energy. Where do we charge that? We moved it over here. And this can go in any spot. Yeah, I just wish that we could go like that, and like that, and like that. I wish it could show you that it was getting low on energy. There we go. Or maybe an upgrade to it, because 20K is kind of low. All right, so now we have those working, and the goal is to fill up all of these with that with the fuel, so we don't have to worry about the fuel, not ever again, but hardly ever. So there we go. So we got our basic infusion. The next thing in Mekanism, so we have the infusion material worked through, but now we're going to do the alloys. And you can kind of see them all right here. Here's the alloys, and here's the circuits. And it starts with the basic, and then they get more complex. Same thing here, just like that. So we're going to go the alloys first. How do we make those? Okay, it gets in an infuser, just regular iron. Got it. What about this one? Oh, those in that. In the diamond one. Got it. And this in the last one. So looking at this, iron goes in here, then turns it into those red circuits. What does it turn it into? Alloys. Sorry. Iron goes in here, gets the redstone alloy. Then the next one goes, those alloys go in here, these alloys go in there. So let's go get a bunch of iron. Oh, I can actually pick it up with our remote sensor here. Come on, let's see if I can go into the right room. Nope, and it reaches. So let's go with iron, and there. Let's make the iron for us. I'm looking at this number while I'm clicking it, and it's going down, but we're in good shape. I want to make this many. I'm going to make a lot. And we'll just dump them all in there. And do we have any? It's dumping them in here. Perfect. Well, this is going to be working its way through this system, but that's okay. Now, do we have any alloys in our system so far? We do. We'll take out that many of those. We'll put some back in. And we'll take out a stack of these and a stack of I think that's the case. Yeah, because we're going to turn. Once you've made these, you wouldn't take them out and put them back in. So we're just going to do these two. Because this gets infused, but these do not get infused because they're the last tier of the item. So we don't need to do that, but these do need to be infused. So it's making them here. And then we're going to go over to the next one, which is being worked on, so that's okay. We'll just queue it up. It'll finish these and then do that. And then the next one, we'll just put it in like that, but we could put it in the box, and it's working its way through, and it should turn them into that. So ideally, we're going to have stacks of each of these, stacks and stacks, like, I don't know, 300, 400, 500 of each of these. That would be nice. And let's find out if it does it. Yep, it's doing it. So we can put those away. So now we are on the way to being able to have stacks and stacks and stacks of these. Not even have to worry about it. The next thing is to make the circuits. So let's take a look at that. There we go. Here's the basic, advanced, elite, and ultimate. And let's just take a look at this. There we go. So there's 12 different crafting recipes that these are used for. There's 8 for these, different materials, 8 for that, 16 for that. So we need a lot of these, and I don't want to, I'm just going to assume we're going to need a lot, and that way you don't have to worry about them, and that's the idea. I don't want to have to worry about anything. So let's find out how we make these. Metallurgic infuser, osmium. Let's see if we have osmium. Oops. Osmium. We'll make them again because I like making this stuff. Not too much. So this goes in a recipe is the infuser with the redstone in here. So let's do it. It's working right now on those. We're going to tell it to cheat and do 1 of these and 2 of those. And we'll give it some more to feed in. And if we look at it, it should be doing 1 of these and 2 of those. And it should keep on feeding it. So, you don't have to do all of the same thing at the same time. And if I peek back here, I can't really see. We'll take a look around the corner here. How much redstone do we have going in here? We have lots and lots. So we know we have tons of redstone to be able to take care of that. Because that's a lot of iron we're going to be working through. And now we have these. Beautiful. And how do we make these? Oh, it's those 2 things goes into that. And how do we make these? It's the 2 alloys with that. So these are just crafting. After the infusion, these are just crafting. So that's beautiful. So it looks like we're going to need lots of these. Do we have enough osmium? Let's find out. I'm going to be right back. So it looks like we're going to need more osmium. So let's look on our system. Only 2 seeds? Oh boy. Okay, we'll do it. Go back over here. Almost. We're going to go this way through our magic door. We're going to grab 2 of these. And we're going to improve it a little bit. That's the right here. Just like that. And like this. So we've planted those seeds. We're back in our main room here. And let's take a look. Did the food help? We ate all that food, but we did not go after. Maybe you need to eat even more and more food. Maybe it becomes exponentially harder to gain more hearts after that yellow bar, but we'll find out. And then I did on our storage system, I moved our mechanism alloys here and the circuits here. And that way I can just walk up, right click, and it'll show me how many I have, and it'll show me how many I have. And I put an upgrade in there so we can definitely store a lot. Instead of just 8 stacks, we can score, I don't know, 256, I think, stacks of them. So we just double click there, and it puts it right in. So with that, we're in pretty good shape. We're cooking along on those. I feel better about that over there. What about these infusion things? Those are going along. Do these... Let's just double check. What should we be doing with these? They should be getting infused by the diamond. Can we... I guess we could do that. These should get infused by the diamond, and these are our fuels. So let's go over there and put it in our diamond spot. And we'll take these. We'll leave those. I think those are being infused. No, they aren't. Let's double check why these aren't doing their thing. Are they working through? It must have been working on these, is all. It's working. It'll have one come out. Okay. And it should go down here. And then these get infused in the next stage over here. We'll put those in. Okay, it's doing its thing. But back to the fuel source. Fuel sources we can put in the back. Let's go around the back and do that. Wow, so it really does use a lot. Oh boy. We might have to put some more diamonds in there in our infuser, and doing well here. This one is this. Wow, we only have that many. That's all we have is in there, really? Yeah. And what does this go into? This goes into the infusion in the diamond one out front. Wow. We're going to need more diamonds, so let's go do that. And I did up the mystical agriculture for the diamonds. We should be auto-eating here as well. I'm down to one health bar, or it should be eating, but we'll see if it does. Diamonds. Only 46. We'll take another stack and we'll infuse them. Well, it's working, so we'll put it up here. It'll infuse those quickly or first. Put those over there. And that's why I want to have just, you know, I can't put them in the front though. I got to put them in the back in the fuel sources. I should definitely put some right in. Good deal. We can walk out this way. In the next episode, I'm going to go over this, and I want to make an energy system, a better energy system. Maybe work on that. But that gives you an idea where we're headed. So I hope this helps, and enjoy. I do like the wall, you know, that big map there. I'd love a massive map. We'll see what we can do. Have a good one, guys.